In the most unconventional way ever, I, Dyzee, on behalf of the Supernatural's crew of Toronto, Canada, is officially calling out Now or Never from Vancouver. This is a battle that needs to go down for the sake of Canadian b-boy history. I respect you guys and what you've done, putting Canada on the map in regards to the West Coast. However, S&C reps the East, and being that both our crew has earned our reps, we need to settle this once and for all. S&C versus N.O.N. Toronto versus Vancouver, the East versus the West. Now, since a large amount of our crew will be down in Vancouver for Puzzles and Jen's wedding, we can't let this opportunity go to waste. We may never get this chance again. I tried reaching out to you guys to make a friendly exhibition. You declined and would rather do it raw. That's like challenging someone to an MMA match and they say, nah, we'd rather do a street fight. So I'm publicly calling you out so that you can have ample time to train and prepare. I don't want this to be just for fun, but rather we settle this battle, then after hopefully, we will still be cool and can party and celebrate together. If I didn't sincerely respect you guys, I wouldn't call you out and waste my time. And I'm letting you know ahead of time because I want you to be at your best. I don't ambush people I respect. We can talk about a time, place, and even conditions. You know where to find us.
I'm Dyzee, a 12-time world champion, a thread style pioneer, a global b-boy activist, and you're watching the Dyzee Diaries b-boy vlog!
Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Dyzee Diaries b-boy vlog. The Plan, episode number 5. This particular episode is about giving the fans exactly what they want to see. Now, as you just saw, I made a little call-out post on Facebook calling out N.O.N. and I got mixed reviews, some really good ones, and some people a little bit upset or curious as to why I called them out, especially online. Now, besides the reasons why I wrote, there are other reasons why I went ahead and I did it this way. There are some friends who hit me up and said, hey, Dyzee, why don't you just call him out in the cipher? And I explained to them my reasons. Now, there was also a lot of positive reactions. A lot of people shared this, and a lot of my favorite b-boys who did see this post were clicking on like. Now, some people say that back in the days, no one ever called someone out online like that. And I just wanted to say, yeah, of course. Because there was no internet back then. There was no social media. And rest assured, if social media was around back in those days, people would have called each other out using that. Now, I just want to say, back in the days, even before competitions and contests, when I started in the early 90s, there were no b-boy jams. But when two crews were gonna battle, for some reason, everyone would hear about it. They would know that these two crews are gonna meet up, and a lot of us would go down to the parties just to hopefully catch a glimpse of that battle going down. And when I got into breaking, the way we used to call people out back in those days, we used to actually call people, ask around, do you have so-and-so's phone number? And after a lot of investigating, we'd find the person, call them, and be like, this is Dyzee from Supernaturals. We want to battle you guys. And they would come back and say, fine, let's battle. Where do you want to battle? And we'd make a time and a place, usually at a jam or party. And that's how things were done back in the days. So without further ado, I'm gonna tell you 10 reasons why I called out N.O.N. The first reason is our history. Supernatural's crew from 2007 to 2010 was really repping hard. And after that, N.O.N. as a crew was really repping hard. So taking both our history, it makes sense. We should battle. We just never got a chance. Now, reason number 2 is because of our reputation. Both Supernaturals and N.O.N. have a reputation as a crew for putting Canada on the map. And that's the reason why we should battle. Reason number 3 is unsettled business. Back in 2008, me, Puzzles, and Bridge were in LA for freestyle sessions. And I received a phone call from N.O.N. Freestyle Session World Finals in LA happened to be the exact same day as Battle of the Year Canada in Toronto. Before we even knew about Battle of the Year Toronto, we already bought our plane tickets to LA. So N.O.N. calls me on the day of Freestyle Session and the leader says, yo, Dyzee, are you guys gonna be at Battle of the Year? I was like, nah man, we're in LA right now for Freestyle Sessions. And he was like, oh man, we're all down here in Toronto. We wanted to battle you guys. And I was like, oh, sorry man, we didn't even know you were gonna be down. And that's pretty much the end of the story. So given that, they wanted to battle us back in the day, we weren't around, and since then, we never got to battle. Now reason number 4 is, it's a good matchup. Both our crews are crew battlers. We like to battle as a crew, as a unit. We both got good teamwork, and we both made our reputations by doing it that way. Reason number 5, like I said in the post, it's the opportunity. A good majority of the Supernaturals crew is gonna be in Vancouver for B-Boy Puzzle's wedding. Now being that we're all down there, we gotta take good use of this opportunity to battle because we may never have this chance again. Supernaturals has been out of the game for about 7 years. So this battle's gotta go down now, not later. Reason number 6 is the pressure. Because I called them out online publicly, this puts a lot of pressure on us and on them. Everyone's gonna be expecting this battle, and none of us wanna look like a chicken if we back out. So this battle's gonna have to go down, otherwise, we're gonna have to explain why it didn't go down. Both of us are forced to train. I'm training hard for this, I know they're training hard for it too. I want us to be ready for it, and give a battle that people are gonna remember. And that is actually my point number 7. I want a great battle. A battle that everyone will remember. No ambush styles, where both of us are really going at our best. To me, that's more honor, that's more important than just like beating somebody when they're at their worst. You know what I mean? There's no honor in that. And number 8 is giving people what they want to see. All our friends, all our supporters that have been following me and Supernaturals, they always wanted to see us versus N.O.N. because they saw N.O.N. coming up, they saw what we do, and they said, yo, you guys gotta show them that Toronto is best. Which brings me to number 9. We got mad pride in our city of Toronto. I think Toronto's got the best B-boys in all of Canada, and Vancouver being such a dope city, and the amount of noise that N.O.N. has been doing there, we gotta settle it, right? And lastly, reason number 10 is that I wanna teach crews and B-boys how to market their own battles. You may have a lot of supporters and fans that want to come and only want to watch you. So with that being said, it's possible for you to choose an opponent that everyone wants to see and then hype it up around that battle, just the same way as MMA does. MMA doesn't do the tournament thing anymore. Now it's just prize fights, the best versus the best. Anyway, those are the 10 reasons why I called out N.O.N. using Facebook, using social media. I wouldn't call these guys out if I didn't really think they were dope and I respected them this much. You know, these guys have been doing so much, and every time I see them holding it down in battles, it makes me say, these guys are worthy of me coming out of retirement for battle and potentially losing my reputation. Anyway, so what's happening now is N.O.N. has accepted the challenge. Now we're just working out the details of where, when. There's a bit of trash talking going on back and forth. It's kind of fun. We hope this is going to be going down at the Supernatural's 25th year anniversary on August 18th. Before that, there's going to be a week of workshops, and it's just going to be like an amazing block party, and to top it off is going to be B-Boy Puzzle's grand wedding. I hope to see you guys all there, whether you're supporting us or supporting N.O.N. It doesn't matter. This is how battles went on back in the days, and it's gonna be freaking crazy!